collage to me is actually means empower, because from ordinary tools and materials, we can make extraordinary works. I started making collage in 2000 for the zine that I want to make at that time. So my first encounter with collage is actually as simple as it's because I need a tool to make a zine, and since I do not have the skill on computer design, so I decided to use analog collage to making it. So it's just since 2000 until today, I've been making collage in whatever context, either to make a zine or to make an artwork. From my wait, oh, okay, during my, is it more than 10 years collage making journey, I've been exploring collage in several kinds of explorations. I'm exploring the materials, the mediums, and the collaborations also that I do with it. Materials means that I'm trying to find a new materials that I can make my collage with. Of course, originally I start with paper, but then along the way, then I start to experiment with any other materials. And also, if we talk about mediums, I'll also start to try to not only exploring in terms of the size, but also in terms of the location and in terms of the engagement and everything, and of course, in terms of collaboration. Okay, next. This is the first, I think, my first series in 2009 when I have my first exhibition, my collage group show exhibition in 2009. This is one of the series that I present at that moment. I use sewing magazine, vintage sewing magazine, and some of the paper punches and some whatever paper I can find in my workroom, and stamps. And with marker, it become like this mixed media series. And next, after that, I'm exploring also with tape measurement for sewing. It's from plastic. If you guys ever see the tape measurement, it's entirely from plastic. I found it accidentally in terms of I never thought before I can even glue them. But then when I start to buy some of them and cut them and put them together, actually it's pretty easy to be glued together. So that's where my second and my other experiment with the materials I do is with this paper, no, with plastic measurement. And this one is I use wallpaper scraps. In 2008, I think one of my girlfriend makes craft like a passport cover, like a wallet from wallpaper scraps. And she has tons of extras cutouts that she donated to me. Just as simple as that at the beginning. She donated to me and said, Ika, maybe you want to make a collage with it. But it turned out that it's such a great collage materials because it has such an excellent textures. If you can see here, the variety of textures, the colors. So this is like two of these so many works of collage that I do with wallpaper scraps. The materials is a mix between plastic and paper, so it does require a bit additional effort to stick them together. But I really love how do they turn out. And this one is my collaboration work with Naomi Cassiana. We exploring with my, so what we did here actually, we start with me doing analog, and then I scan them, and then she arranged it in this digital collage. This one is actually my work for Art Jog 2018. I use receipts, shopping receipts, where I collect from people. And after that, I hand colored them with watercolor. And after that, I cut them one by one and create this big work. This is actually pretty big. It's like 5 of them, and it's like, is it meter or something? I even forgot. But yeah, it's pretty big. This one is the installation of a collage that I did in Kathmandu for Microgalleries 2019. So I make the collage first from the paper scraps, and then scan them and turn them into sticker, and then hand cut them. and send it to the Kathmandu, and the curator then arranged them to this kind of settings. This one is one of my explorations on doing analog collage in public space. So it literally paper when I stick them to this electronic box, is it? That on the right side of the road. This is for Fantasia collage submission in 2020. I really have a great time doing this. Although it's not that big, but this is the first time I'm actually trying to put like a collage, like paper collage, into things outside. So it's been really interesting. And this one is the mini collage garden Indonesia in 2020. Collage garden is actually international submission where people can submit their work collage with any botanical and plants and animal and any creatures in any size, but we put it outdoor. So I organized one in 2020 where I invite people to submit their work, and I put it in a, how do I call it, in a wall on this some empty land on the roadside. And this is another collaborations that I did with Collage ID. Collage ID is Indonesian collage enthusiast collective. We are making this work for Micro Galleries 2020, where the concept is about angel number. Angel number is actually talking about the skill that you have, that you invest on it, and it's going to take you to a better future. So I'm collaborating with 16 other collage artists for this and turn it into this motion graphic work to be screened all over the world outdoor.
This is a collaboration of Ika Vantiani and Collage ID. "2047 is an angel number. Angel number means that you have skills that you are not making use of yet. It could be farming, playing music, macro photography, crochet, mathematics, floriculture, songwriting, cooking, concocting coffee, sewing, basketball, farming, dancing, and communication. So, let's be the best version of yourself now and into the future. By the way, what is your angel number?
So that's I think one of the biggest collaboration I've ever made with 16 artists. Um, and next, I'm going to show you this how I'm taking collage.
This is a collaboration of
I'm taking this collage to a workshop concept with public. This project I started in 2015, where I collect words from people on how do they describe women in their daily language. So I asked the participants to make a collage on this one word that for them it means women in whatever language. I do this since 2015 until today. Traveling and moving from places to places, organize this workshop for free for public, for male and female, to create these conversations to see how is women being talked about or represented in our daily language today. Until now, I collect all of these into this one Instagram. I have like 40, 50 workshops by now since 2015 and have more than 500 pieces collected. And also another 3-4 exhibitions regarding this project.
Pintar.
Mulia sih kalau
Resilient. Fire.
Tomboy.
perempuan itu puisi.
Aneh. Cerdas. Penyerah.
Berani.
Inspirasi.
Those girls. Nestapa.
Fierce. Perempuan itu main hati.
Saya Ika Vantiani, inisiator untuk proyek Kata untuk Perempuan. Proyek Kata untuk Perempuan adalah proyek yang digunakan untuk mendokumentasikan kata yang kita gunakan sehari-hari melalui medium kolase. Kenapa kolase? Karena saya menemukan bahwa kalau kita bicara kolase di Indonesia, sebagai teknik berkarya, dia belum sepopuler teknik-teknik yang lainnya. Dan ternyata melalui medium kolase juga, orang kemudian lebih mudah untuk diajak untuk menceritakan kata yang mereka pilih dan cerita-cerita karya tersebut di baliknya.
Single tuh bener-bener di pojokan, harus menikah, nggak usah niti karir.
Pintar itu bisa kita cari di mana aja.
Wanita itu harus stand up sama apa yang dia percaya.
Perempuan kayak bisa melakukan segala hal dan kita seneng gitu.
We have that inner strength that helps us to keep on going on in spite of the pressure and expectation of others.
Perempuan itu memiliki dua peran, apalagi itu sebagai ibu dan pekerja. Nah, cerdas itu bagaimana dia membagi waktu, tenaga, dan pikirannya di kedua bidang yang berbeda tersebut.
I always wanted to show that I was strong and I could lift things and was like a boy.
Kita harusnya bangga dan bahwa kita sebenarnya sebagai perempuan harus menjadi majikan terhadap dunia kita sendiri gitu. Sebesar apapun dunia kita.
Hingga hari ini saya sudah mengumpulkan lebih dari 260 kata melalui berbagai macam lokakarya kolase yang dibuat di beberapa kota di Indonesia dengan peserta dewasa, laki-laki dan perempuan dengan berbagai macam latar belakang dan juga jawaban tentunya. Sampai saat ini, proyek Kata untuk Perempuan masih berjalan, di mana semua hasil karya yang sudah terkumpul saya unggah ke akun Instagram Kata untuk Perempuan. Dan di saat yang sama, juga di Biennale Jogja 2019 ini, saya ingin mengajak publik untuk membuat kolase tentang pilihan kata mereka yang mendeskripsikan perempuan dalam kehidupan mereka sehari-hari. Selamat berkarya!
Okay, so that's my presentation for today. Regarding my collage and the journey and my explorations on it. Thank you so much.